Hey everybody, Coach Dan here from the Run Experience. I have been so inspired by Candice Burke. It is right now nearing the end of April 2023, and she is out there running 50 kilometers every single day, trying to set a new world record for an ultra marathon streak. You can check her out on Instagram at Runcandis Run. She's amazing. I've just been so inspired by her and by what she's doing, and I can't stop talking to my running pals about it. So I thought I would take some time to talk to you today about it, about running streaks in general, about how to do it well, about what not to do. Listen, the thing I want to mention before I dig in is this. Get at us in the comments. I promise I read every single comment that you post, and I promise to reply, when I've got something to say. But we really appreciate it, so keep those coming. Right back. Listen, Candice Burke is crushing it every day. By the time you see this, she'll be creeping up on 200 days in a row of running 50 kilometers a day. She's amazing. I don't have anything to teach Candice Burke about, anything. But I have done run streaks in the past, over 400 days at times, never at the 50K mark every day, never even close to it. My run streaks are 5 kilometers or a half an hour, whichever one comes first on that particular day. Now, I want to share with you some of the ways to do a run streak well, why you might want to take one on, and some of the reasons you might not want to. You might want to think about when it's the appropriate time to stop. The first thing to keep in mind about run streaks, this is my number one thing, is to think about why you're doing it. Lots of us that train hard and are training smart, we run just about every day anyway. And so some of us are on a run streak and we don't even know it. You find yourself at 30 or 40 or 50 days running in a row, and you think like, gosh, this is a run streak, I should just keep it going. That's great. It's fine to do that, but you've got to question what the value is. Are you running every day because it's a thing you want to do and you want to prove to yourself that you can stay consistent? That's a great reason to do a run streak. Or are you training for a race and you want to race really well? It's very difficult, not impossible, but very difficult to run every single day and have an optimum race performance. Your body needs to rest. And so a run streak, of course, if we're going to define it, should have done that first, is that it's just running every day. For some people, that's 1 mile a day as a minimum. As I said, for me, it was 5K or a half an hour a day, whichever one came first. So the thing you need to keep in mind is, what is your goal? Is your run streak serving your goal? If it is, I think it's great. And if the streak in and of itself is the goal, well, I think that's an admirable goal, and I think it's remarkable. For those of you in the middle of a streak today, way to go. Here are some of my tips, though, once you've established what your main focus and your main reason for doing this. Tip number one is slow down. I mean, really slow down. Because you're not taking any rest days, you've got to make running days feel like rest days. And so on your shortest run days of the week, the ones that you're only running whatever your minimum is, whether that's a mile or 5K or whatever you've chosen, you've got to take those days really, really, really slow. That's your only chance to recover. And so really slow down on those days and only do the minimum that you can. You've got to make those feel like rest days. Number two is you've got to take recovery more seriously than ever before. You've got to learn to listen to your body, which is one of the main reasons I think streaks are kind of cool. You do get to learn more about your body than you have before. So you've got to take rest, nutrition, foam rolling, all of those other bits and pieces way more seriously. Because any little niggle that you get while you're out there running every day can turn into an injury really, really quickly. And so pay attention to everything. Ignore nothing that hurts. Pay attention to even your kit, right? Make sure you don't overrun in those sneakers. If you got too many miles in them, that can ruin a streak, and it can ruin your running season if you try to extend the streak too long. So really pay attention to everything and do all the little things that are running related. Take those more seriously when you're streaking than ever before. Number three, you got to learn to embrace the grind. It's not going to be easy every day. It's not going to be fun every day. There are going to be times that you don't want to get out the door, that you're time constrained, that family pressures or work pressures make it even tougher. Those are the times you've really got to dig in. You've got to tell yourself why you're doing it, what your motivation is, and focus on that. You can still keep going even when it's hard. That's the point. Learn to keep going even when it's hard. This is the biggest benefit, not just the training benefit, and there are lots. But the biggest benefit to a run streak is the resilience that you build by doing it. My last tip, maybe the most important, and this one goes in two directions. You need a support system. You cannot do this on your own. If you're going to have a serious run streak, you need to have some friends around you that are going to help. On the days that it's toughest to get out the door, it's nice to have somebody else helping you stay accountable to yourself. So build a little team around you. Share that it's a goal. Share what you need from them to help get the best out of yourself. Make sure that if you happen to know Tuesdays are the toughest day for you to get out because your time could trade at work and you've only got lunchtime to get it in. Well, build a little team of people who run with you on lunchtime Tuesdays. Build it into the calendar. You're accountable then to meet them at noon. Let's go. Get it in. This is really important. And here's my biggest tip for you. If you're not on a run streak, but you have a running friend or a family member, somebody you know that's on a run streak, here's the first thing you say. It isn't, oh my God, you're crazy, or oh gosh, your knees must hurt. The first thing you say is, how can I help? How can I help you achieve this giant goal that's important to you? How can I help you run every single day and feel good doing it without getting injured? How can I help you? Do you need some food cooked? Hey, can I pick you up at the end of your run so you don't need to make it an out and back? Sometimes that makes it a little more fun. How can I help? As runners, we are a community and we're built around helping each other achieve goals. A run streak is a goal that goes on and on and on and on, whether it's 10 days, 30 days, a year, or longer. Help each other succeed. That's what we do here at the Run Experience. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Get at us in the comments. Like I said, I'll read them all.